Greetings of the day. I am Lakshman Jajwati, Assistant Professor, GS College of Commerce, Kota. In the last video, we have discussed about objectives of business finance and scope of business finance. Now we will discuss about the functions of a financial executive or financial manager in an organization. Remember one thing, a financial executive or manager is an important person in the finance department with respect to taking the financial decisions of the organization. He or she has to perform certain important functions which we need to understand. And the very first function of financial executive is of forecasting financial requirement of the business. Remember one thing, there are certain financial requirement of the business. It changes from one period to another period. We can say like that, for a seasonal business, there is more requirement of finance during the starting of the season so that they could produce large quantity of goods or during the season. But there is a period when there is very less necessity of the funds because the production is at all time low, the demand of the product is very low. That is why there at that particular point of time there is less necessity of the funds. We can take example of having manufacturing facility of what we can say raincoats. In the period of May, end of June, we need that abundant stock of raincoats and umbrellas in our storage as finished goods so that we can supply it to our customer, that is retailers or wholesalers, so that it could reach the market. Its peak period starts from June to we can say August, September. But in the month of December, the period is very slack. No one is going to purchase what we can say raincoat or umbrellas, because there is no monsoon season at that particular time. In fact, in the October, November, December month, we would be, if any business is having the, what we can say, woolen clothes facility or manufacturing, they would require funds at that particular time. They would not require it in the summer season. So it is quite important to forecast financial requirements of the business timely so that there would not be any shortage of the funds in the business. Second function is of financing decision. The financing decision with respect to the source from where we are going to arrange these funds. It is quite important to know what are our sources from where we need to have the funds so that we can finance our business activity. Why we are going to select that particular source? Is it cheap? Is it suitable for our business? Is it suitable for our capital structure? These kind of things we have to look in financing decision as a financial executive. Third thing is investment decision. In a business, we usually make investment. For example, if we purchase plant and machinery for the purpose of production, it is again an investment. So we have to determine, are we ready for the investment? Is there a necessity to have investment in the new kind of technology or machinery? If yes, is it going to be beneficial? Are there the funds available for us in the business for it? Or else it is going to hamper our working capital requirements? All these kind of things which a financial executive has to see. It has to see if we are expanding our business, do we have any kind of funds? If yes, from where we are going to use that, bring that funds? What would be the cost of funds? These are the things which we need to understand while making an investment decision. Next thing is the dividend decision. We have discussed in both the objectives, that is profit maximization and wealth maximization. We have to pay dividend to the shareholders. Shareholders are the person who invest their money in our capital in form of share capital. They take the risk by contributing the funds to the business, and hence in return to their contribution we usually pay dividend as to them from the profits only. It is quite necessary to take dividend decisions wisely. It depends upon the objective which the firm follows, whether it is profit maximization firm or wealth maximization firm. First thing. Second thing, are the funds available with us? Remember one thing, whenever we are going to pay dividend, we have to pay dividends usually in cash. if a company is going to declare rupees 2 as a dividend to its 1 crore shareholders, it means that the company would need 2 crore rupees cash for paying the dividend in their banks, in their bank account. But we all know that there is no cash in the bank, as it is always invested in one or other type of asset. It may be current or fixed. Usually it is in the form of current asset in working capital investment. Either you have raw material with you or works in progress, stock, creditors, debtors, whatever may be the things. In this we have our funds invested. That is why a financial executive has to take dividend decision wisely, so that there would be win-win situation for the organization. Shareholders must be on the happy end. At the same time, there would not be any negative sentiment in the market by giving lower or less dividend to the shareholders, because it would reflect in the index on the stock prices of the company. That is why. Next thing is cash management decision. A company needs to manage its cash also. Usually all the day-to-day expenditure are paid by company in the form of cash. For example, paying salaries, wages, purchasing of raw material, paying electricity bill, or any other kind of office expenses. All these are paid on the cash. But how this cash would come? This would come only after you would make a sale. That is, your sales revenue would help you to manage the expenses. That is why cash management is necessary. In the case of long-term activities also, or in the case of long-term decisions or investment decision also, we need to have cash management, so that whenever what we can say, we need to purchase a machine for the purpose of production, it costs around rupees 10 crore. A financial manager has to take decision from where they are going to arrange 10 crores. If they have find a source from where they can arrange 5 crores, and another 5 crores will be contributed from the business, so they have to manage the cash so that it would not affect the working capital of the company. Last thing is they evaluate the financial performance of the business. At the end of a particular tenure, it is the responsibility of financial executive to evaluate the financial performance of the business, whether they are earning the return or not. If yes, is it good enough or not? Are shareholders satisfied with the returns? Are we earning the return equivalent to our competitors or more than that? If no, why? These kind of questions should be there in the mind of the financial executive, so that they can answer these kind of things to the organization. In the next part, we will discuss about sources of finance or sources of funds. Thank you.